I asked you for help, and you told me you would if I told you the things my dad did to me. It was really hard for me to say all those things, but you told me to trust you. Then you made me repeat them to 17 different strangers. I asked you for privacy, and you sent 2 policemen to my school in front of everybody to go downtown for a talk in their black and white car, like I was the one being busted. I asked you to believe me, and you said that you did. Then you connected me to a lie detector and took me to court where lawyers put me on trial, like I was the liar. I can't help it if I can't remember times or dates or explain to you why I cannot tell my mom. Your questions got me confused. My confusion got you suspicious. I asked you for help. You gave me a doctor with cold metal gadgets and cold hands who spread my legs and stared, just like my father, who said it wouldn't hurt, just like my father, who said not to cry, just like my father. He said I looked fine. Good news for me, you said. Bad news for my case. I asked you for confidentiality, and you let the newspaper get my story. Who cares if you didn't put my name? You put my father's in my home address. Even my best friend's mother won't let her talk to me anymore. I asked you for protection, and you gave me a social worker who patted me and called me honey, mostly because she could never remember my name. She sent me to live with strangers in another place with a different school. I lost my part in the school play and the science fair, while he and others all got to stay home. Do you know what it's like to live where there's locks on the refrigerator, where you have to ask for permission to use the shampoo, and where you can't use the phone to call your friends? You get used to hearing, "Hi, I'm your new social worker. This is your new foster sister, dorm mother, group home." You tiptoe around like a perpetual guest. You don't even get to see your own puppy grow up. Do you know what it's like to have more social workers than friends? Do you know what it feels like to be the one that everyone blames for all their trouble? Even when they were speaking to me, all they talked about were the lawyers, shrinks, fees, whether they'll lose the mortgage. Do you know what it's like when your sisters hate you and your brothers call you a liar? It's my word against my own father's. I'm 12 years old. He's the manager of a bank. You say you believe me. Who cares if nobody else does? I asked you for help. You forced my mother to choose between us. She chose him, of course. She was scared and had a lot to lose. I had a lot to lose too. The difference was, you never told me how much. I asked you to put an end to the abuse. You put an end to my whole family. You took away my nights of hell and gave me days of hell instead. You exchanged my private nightmare for a very public one.